So you want to get good at Unturned PvP? Well, lucky for you, I'm the best there ever was. If you follow the tips laid out in this video, you will be the greatest Unturned player of all time, just like myself, because I am a professional. I'm the best there ever was, and you are going to learn from me today. Alright, so this is... I guess that was nearby. Alright, so this is going to be our first video on the channel, where I'm going to show you how to play Unturned PvP. Now, right now, I am in Panda Hut 10X, and there is only 2 other people in the server, but I'm still going to use this server. So, you know, the low player count allows me to sort of take my time and go find people one by one, single them out, so that I can appropriately show you the most effective way to murder them in cold blood. Let's get started. So directly ahead, 12 o'clock, you will see our first victim. So what most people will do is they will hide behind an object like this right here. See, that is the advantage of third person. Nobody can see you if you are behind something, if you are close to it, but you can still see them because you're seeing above yourself. The average Unturned player would proceed to then do away with this man like so. That's not what we're going to do, because we're smarter, we're better, we have better tactics. So, I will demonstrate right now. Oh, hello? Hello? And so, whenever the target's close like this, you get them to trust you, and then you obviously want to make sure that you, in fact, never waste a bullet on them.
Never waste a bullet, son.
There are more efficient ways. You never know when you're going to need the ammo, so you save it for a better time. And so I just did what the average Unturned player would do, but with infinitely less bullets, making me objectively better than the average Unturned player. Let's get on to the next tip. Okay, so for our next step, I'm on a slightly higher traffic server. It is OP Kits, Panda Hut, and as you can see, there are more players on here. But also, this is a more aggressive server, because I just call it OP Kits. Everyone is here just for the PvP. This is a very violent place. So, above me here, I have a 3-man team, and so that's what we're talking about right now. Always get outnumbered, because that is what real Sigma male Giga Chads do. If you want a fair fight, you are a coward. What you want is an unfair fight against you, because that is what real men do. And so, that's what I recommend. Never make it fair for yourself, because that's what a child would do. You're not a child, you're a man. So you are going to fight multiple people at once, never just one alone, because, like, come on, let's face it, no real man is going to be seen like that. And so just keep doing this, and, you know, obviously, I guess it's time to confess, this video is something of a joke, but in all reality, this is actually kind of a good tip. People who team up usually suck, because they're used to teaming up, right? These people aren't as good as people who play alone usually, because they don't have to be as good. So, I was trying to make a dumb tip, and it turned out being actually kind of good. If you're 3v1ing people like this, they are free KD, because no single one of these people are dangerous. They're only dangerous when they triple swing you, and well, I'm too powerful for them to even do that anyway, so I just got a way right here. When he pops up, check this out. Look, we all miss sometimes, but do that kind of thing. Try to single them out. Peek angles one at a time. I accidentally gave a good tip, so we're going to go on to the next one so we can make up for that. That is obviously to never use cover, because remember how I said peek them one at a time? Well, that's also not what real men do. Real men come out here and they fight 3 people at once without any walls. Now, I will permit that you use walls to reload, just like this, but generally speaking, you want to be out here in the open where you're not safe, where you're almost guaranteed to lose, especially when you're outnumbered, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people aren't going to lose to me because they have every advantage in the book, whether it be numbers, whether it be cover. So, you know, every advantage that comes with playing a third-person shooter, these people have over me, and I think that's really ideal. I think that's what we're all looking for. So in a PvP situation, just Don't use cover. Not ever. And now we're getting into the good stuff, okay? Because I was using the ATL.Strife. Arguably the best AR in the game. But again, am I a child? Am I lame? Am I a loser? No. So we're going to get an even better weapon, the Fusillade. A burst weapon, as it turns out. The reason we want to use the Fusillade is because it is so good and so easy to use. And so we are going to get the entire setup here right now on screen, so you can witness me live using the best gun in Unturned, hands down. In fact, I'm going to commit to this. We are going to delete my... see. I don't remember. Yes, and then we're going to get another one. And so, we are now using the best gun in the game. It is actually impossible to lose these fights now because of how good the Fusillade actually is. So, I mean, as I just demonstrated, obviously this thing is the easiest weapon to use in the history of gaming, and a lot of people don't know that. It's sort of a sleeper weapon, right? Well, nobody uses the Fusillade, but it's because, you know, just people go with what's popular, they jump on the bandwagon, and then they miss out on good stuff like the Fusillade, so that's what you want to do. You want to use the Fusillade all the time. Never use the ATL.Strife again because it isn't good. Which brings me to our last tip, which is easily the best one, and that is to never heal. Don't ever use heals, because real men don't need to heal. See, I'm at 22 health. Is that going to stop me? It's not going to stop me. Nothing's going to stop me, because I am immortal, and nothing can stop me, because while following all these tips that I just laid out, I am basically in a state of immortality, as I've stated. You know, I cannot be killed. I'm waiting for these people to be good enough to kill me, because I thought that would be funny. But they're not going to be good enough to kill me. That's not really a thing that happens. Okay, well. Anyways, well, these aren't good tips. Don't follow them. If anyone thought this was nice, they should subscribe, because this is my first video. And I want to get my feet on the ground. And if you would like to see an actual tips video for Unturned PvP, by all means, I will generate one. But that's not what this is.